Hey everyone, welcome back to another PCC video devotional. And right now we've really been working on trying to answer as many questions as we can. And recently we've been receiving a lot of questions on social media, which really brings me to a question. If you have young kids and you've really begin to ask them this question, what do you want to be when you grow up? Something that's interesting is that there's a new answer that has entered the equation. And it's something that we've been hearing a lot, even in youth ministry. It's this idea of, I want to become a social media influencer, which is almost a little funny. And I want to talk a little bit about that because what I see from this and from this idea of an influencer on social media is really coming back to a bigger idea or a bigger, sometimes problem, is this idea of social media and image. And so what we need to do is we need to look at a few things. Is social media good or bad? Well, I think the answer really is that social media is a tool, and so it depends on how we use it. Social media can be good. We use it for a lot of things here at the church. This right now is social media, right? You're watching it on social media, and so it can have a lot of good uses. But at the same time, if we're not careful, social media can quickly turn to something that hinders us. And I think one of the main ways it hinders us is by hindering the way we view image. This is because all the filters and all the influencers and all these things are affecting the way we view ourselves. So we need to ask ourselves right now, how is social media influencing our image? See, the first thing you need to do is you need to go back to the Bible. What does the Bible say about image? Or what immediately comes to your mind when you start thinking about this idea of image? And for me, the first thing I think about is Genesis, right? Because in Genesis, we learn about creation. And when we learn about creation, we learn about our own creation and how we were created in God's image. And as we move on to Genesis 2, we even see that that creation of us was personal. It was a personal creation from God, and it meant something. And so we have to learn how to tie our image into that, into our Creator, and into the biblical sense of that. The thing is, though, sometimes if we're not careful, on social media, we can become too focused on what we are displaying to others, or the way we see others, and how we're letting that view what we should be looking like. So really my encouragement and my question for you is, what kind of image are you displaying on social media? And secondly, are you letting social media be the thing that defines the way you view your image? Because the thing that needs to define your image is God, right? And it needs to be the Bible. What does the Bible say about image? Not what does Instagram say, not what does the biggest influencer say, not what does this YouTube tutorial say. It needs to be rooted in the Bible. Thanks so much. Join us next time.